Hello and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle. And what do I have to share with you today? Guys, it's a brand new flower letter. The flower letters is a subscription. It comes once every other week, and it is a story told through letters. And this is their newest installment, their newest storyline. Let's open it up and see what it's about. I don't even know. They send, along with the letter, they send paper reproduction, memorabilia kind of things, and things like recipes and postcards and so all kinds of neat things. And let's see what's in this one. Let's see what it's about and who it's about, because I'm not even sure. All right, it starts with this card here. It says, "Dear friend, welcome to the Flower Letters, a snail mail subscription that allows you to experience a thrilling story of history, mystery, adventure, and romance in a way you never have before. Over the course of the next year, you will receive a story told through letters, 24 stamped sealed letters delivered to your mailbox. That's right, the old-fashioned way. Each of our letter collections features a cast of characters experiencing a significant event or era in history. You will get to experience their story through their letters mailed to you twice a month for an entire year. Here's what to expect. 24 beautifully illustrated and designed letters delivered to you twice a month for 1 year. 12 postcards delivered to you in your letters throughout the year. Several fun surprises included along the way. You are receiving the Adelaide Magnolia Collection." Is that what that says? You are receiving the Adelaide Magnolia Collection. We hope you enjoy this unique storytelling experience. Sincerely, Michael and Hanny Clark. The Adelaide Magnolia Collection is set in Jane Austen's England. The year is 1817, and the Prince Regent is ruling in Mad King George's stead. Miss Adelaide Magnolia Arden was once the sensational toast in ton, but has since walked away from high society for reasons unknown. When her beloved brother falls in love with one of her dearest friends, however, events are soon set in motion that change the isolated future Adelaide has resigned herself to. After his heroic campaign at Waterloo and an unexpected turn in his fortune, Captain Liam Matisse, I'm not sure, has spent the last 2 London seasons searching for the one most enchanting lady of his acquaintance, but to no avail. When an unexpected opportunity arrives to visit the home of the lady in question, Liam is determined to make the most of it. But will the lady reciprocate? Annual incomes, ball gowns, and the latest scandal of the Prince Regent are all London's high society concerns itself with. But if Adelaide and Liam ever hope to find the true happiness they seek, they must first face the demons of a troubled past. Please visit theflowerletters.com for more details. Alright, so that is what this story is going to be about, obviously. But then we have the first letter, and then you can see how nice these are. They're on a really nice printer, a little bit heavier, I think, than printer weight paper. I may be wrong, but it seems like. There's the top of the stationery, the handwriting. This one's a little plainer. Look, it looks like it's sort of got a water, maybe some water stains on it where it's been folded up. There's the back of it. And you'll see down at the bottom there's some writing in red, and in the story itself there are some words in red. And why that is, it says, to learn more about the various words and phrases highlighted in red, please visit our Learn page at theflowerletters.com, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the.flower.letters. Okay. I will read you a little bit of it, but I don't like to read the whole thing and give too many spoilers. But it says, take the glasses off so you can see. My dear Adelaide. And it says Avery at the top, like a coat of arms kind of thing. It says Avery here, and it's June 18th, 1817. And it says here in red at the top, I don't know if you can see it because I don't have my glasses on. It tells you up here at the top what letter it is above the date. It'll tell you like 1 of 24, 2 of 24, and so forth. So you can keep them in order, and that's important. My dear Adelaide, I fear it has been too long since my last letter to you. I have been in London these past 4 months, braving the season. I'm not sure if you've opened any of my other letters, but if the fact that I'm in London comes as a surprise to you, I did invite you up to Avery Abbey for supper 3 times before I left, which you refused. I would have invited you again if I'd had any hope you might come. I do wish you would divide your time more equally between Magnolia Grove and the Abbey, my dear, but you are just as independent and headstrong as Grandmama. I know how lovely it is down there by the sea, but it really isn't healthy for you to be so very much on your own. I worry about you, Addie. I miss our conversations. I miss your music, your laughter, your smile. Won't you please come home? I know, of course, that you have the excellently loyal Mr. Graham and his wife looking after you, as well as Grace and the other staff at Magnolia. However, I would be remiss in my brotherly duties and in my affection for you if I did not at least try to persuade you to come out into society again. In fact, coming out into society is the topic I wish to discuss with you, my darling sister. Fear not, I have no intention of asking you to join me in London. I am about to return to Devon anyhow. Instead, I am writing to ask you for a personal favor. I have met someone, a most exquisite young lady, Miss Juliana Morgan. I believe you know her from your school days in London. I am hopeful what I am about to ask will not only help rekindle your past friendship with her, but will give me the chance to win her heart and her hand and make her my wife and your sister very soon. The favor I ask, however, will require you to leave Magnolia Grove for a time and to spend a great deal more time up at Avery, surrounded by more people than you have been accustomed to these past 2 years. Regardless, I beg of you to find it in your generous heart to consider my proposal. Okay, so that's the front page, and I'm not going to read the back of it, but it says, Dearest Adelaide, sister of sisters, won't you help your poor besotted elder brother? Please say you will. Yours most affectionately, Phineas Arden. I'm not going to read the rest of it to you because that would be spoiling the story, but that gives you an idea of how the stories read. Then there is a postcard that you can mail out to someone or keep for yourself. And it's in the colors of this flower letter series, with the in the flowers and the colors of this series. And there is another postcard. This one of the bridge and some flags and some boats. It looks like going under the bridge, and it looks like a crowd of folks. And it says, Addie, my good friend Will Brooke did this sketch during the opening of Waterloo Bridge. He remembers you from your season and thought you might like to have it. I think he, along with every other gentleman in London, it would seem, fancied you. For the record, none of them, not even Will, would have gotten through the front door if I hadn't been abroad during your season. Finn. Source, The Opening of Waterloo Bridge by William Henry Brooke, June 1817. So, it's supposed to be a reproduction of a piece of art. And there's the back of that. And then there is one more piece in here. And that is this gentleman's picture here. And it says, Mr. Phineas Arden, London, 1817. Painting credit, public domain, Smithsonian, portrait of gentleman. And it gives you, so it is an actual reproduction of an actual portrait from the time. Anyway. Handsome guy. So that's the kind of things that you, and sometimes there's more, it's usually about this much. Sometimes there's even more in in the letter, as far as reproductions and such, and the letter itself, and then the postcard telling about this, this particular letter collection. I'm going to look forward to this. I am very much a Jane Austen fan, so this sounds like it's right up my alley. I don't know what you think, but check it out. If you like to read, if you would like to experience a story different than your book that you can pick up at the library or on your Kindle or whatever, just something a little different, a subscription that is affordable, and hey, this is really cool. I love these letters. If you go back and look at some of my other flower letters videos, you'll see the kind of things that you can expect from this company, and I love it. This is the third collection. I started, I've gotten some of each one. The full course of the first two, and then there's one that's more kind of futuristic, I would say. I only got like 2 letters of it. It just wasn't my cup of tea, but this, like I said, this seems like it would be right up my alley, and I will probably get the full year worth of letters for this one as well. So I like it well enough to actually, subscribe for a year at a time, and I probably will continue to do so as long as they put out collections. I will probably continue to get them. I'm that big of a fan. So anyways, that is the flower letters in the Adelaide Magnolia series. And with that, I ask you to leave your comments below, and please give me a big old thumbs up, because that would truly help my channel. And please subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with others so maybe they might subscribe as well, and maybe they've never heard of the flower letters. And thank you so much for watching and for listening to me babble, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye guys.